Hey guys! So over the time that I've been playing guitar, I've kind of developed a preference on certain gear, as most musicians do. And today we're gonna go over my preferred strings, the Ernie Ball Regular Slinky 7-string set. So stay tuned. So if this is your first time to the channel, hit the subscribe button, which is like right down over here somewhere, and hit the bell icon next to it. This way you can get a push notification anytime I post a brand new video. And like I said at the beginning, we're gonna go over these strings, the Ernie Ball Regular Slinky 7-string set, because this is what I normally use. And I've been using these guys for probably better part of a decade. And I picked up using these guys a little after I started getting into playing a 7-string guitar, specifically my Schecter. And I was looking around for a good set of strings, because not everybody at the time, I had noticed, had sets of 7-string. But Ernie Ball had these guys, and anytime I had gone to the local guitar center, these were everywhere. So I picked them up and I tried them, and I was very surprised, because these guys were amazing. They ended up lasting a lot longer than any of the other sets of strings that I had tried from different companies, and their tone is immaculate, in my opinion, and they sound great. And I love these strings, and I've pretty much been addicted to them for 10 years. So I'm gonna put a new set on, because it's been a lot longer than I would like to admit since I've changed the strings on that guitar. So here we have the Ernie Ball 7-string regular Slinky string set. And this is my preferred set of strings. And what these guys are is that these lower 4 strings are nickel-plated steel wrapped around tin-plated hex-shaped steel core wire. And these guys down here, these bottom 3, they are made of tempered tin-plated high-carbon steel. So basically what all of that infomercial type info I just threw at you means is that you have ridiculous amounts of range in the low register, the high register, and in the mid register, which gives you the ability to pretty much do whatever you want and have the tone that you want in any circumstance. So it doesn't matter. You basically you have the most control out of your tone using these strings. Well, also what I really like about these strings is that I find that they last a really long time. And like I mentioned earlier, when I first picked up using 7-string, I was trying to find just a brand or a set of strings that just worked best with my style of playing. And I kind of just stumbled across these guys, and I realized that after a really long amount of time, I didn't need to change my strings, because I didn't hear or notice any loss of tone. And I was like, oh wow, this is crazy. And I also noticed that these guys, maybe it's just me being crazy and super optimistic, but I find that they don't rust as easily. I mean, I also try to make sure that I wipe down my guitar after every use. But yeah, these guys just last a lot longer than anything else that I've used, and I, very grateful. So I'm gonna play this guy a little bit and kind of show off the versatility of why I like it. I like, for my clean tones, I like having a little bit more of like a warmer sound. I like my notes to be able to stick out, but I also like them to kind of like blend together a little bit. This way it kind of just feels like one note's flying into the next. And then for my distorted tone, I like everything to be super crunchy, but also very articulate, and still be able to hold onto that extra grain, because, metal. Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out my gear review of the Ernie Ball 7-string regular slinky string set. If you want to try them out for yourself, there is a link down below for them for the 7 strings, and if you happen to be a 6-stringer, there's a link for the 6-string set down there as well. If you do try them out, come back, leave a comment, let me know what you thought, because I'd love to compare notes. Also, check out my website, onthewingsofdragons.com, for a complete, detailed account of my adventures. Adventurously. And don't forget that you guys can conquer any battlefield that stands before you, because you rock.